Applause, everybody. Hey, what's up? Johnny Beane here. We talk guitars Fridays. What time is it? 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, out here in Santa Cruz, California. By the way, I'll just get this out of the way, you guys. If my internet looks like it's just like crap, it's not me. All right, so let me know if the internet looks kind of weird. That's something we got to work on. But hey, you guys, if you are brand new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to our next goal, 12,500 YouTube subscribers here on the Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. But we're also live on X, and we're also live on what's it called? Facebook. We're also live on Facebook as well. And there's Ron. What's up, man?
Hello, everybody. Not much.
Not much. Cool. All right. So we're going to talk some music news, guitar news. We'll show you guys some stuff. I got some products we'll talk about. So again, if my internet looks weird, let us know in the chat. All right, you guys, this is actually what are we watching here, Adrian Vanderberg?
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vanderberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
Oh no, we already started. There we are. You guys, we got the applause back. We got the cheesy applause. Some of you guys are saying, hey, this box is cheesy. Yeah, whatever. I use it, don't use it. I'm just trying to have some fun here.
But here's the thing. It's your show. You use it if you want to.
I know. Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, by the way, you guys, we'll get this out of the way first thing. I was just a guest on 2 different podcasts. I was on a show called The Bogus Otis Show, which is a Sammy Hagar themed podcast. I think we recorded it last week. That dropped either yesterday or today. I heard it a couple days ago. That dropped. I will have a link down below for that. And then I recorded a podcast with my good friend George Cole today. A lot of you guys know I've talked about him. He was Billy Joe Armstrong's guitar teacher in the 80s. So did a pretty cool interview podcast with George. And obviously when I was on the podcast with the Bogus Otis Show, that was strictly Van Halen talk, Sammy Hagar talk. With George Cole, it was more like I gave you guys more of a background of my history as a human. So you guys will learn more about me on the George Cole podcast. I think he calls it the Hot Jazz podcast. That will be dropping very soon. Check that out, and actually look for George on this show coming up very soon. We're going to be hanging out. But speaking of shows, you guys, we're here on YouTube, and we have what is called channel membership. And the top tier of channel members, they get their names read at the top of every talk show. They are currently CC, Bay Area Rich, Majestic PB and J Cat, Music Therapy Laz, Michael B, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, Arhabs, Flipper Carlin, Woody B Real, and Janice Lala, the intern.
Greatest intern in the world.
Thank you guys so much for all your continued support for this show and the channel and all that. You guys are awesome.
Biggest stars in the world.
That's right. There you are, Janice. There you are. So as a channel member, you get your name in green in the chat, so you stick out. So I see you guys like Janice, like Bay Area Rich. By the way, Bay Area Rich, thank you so much. We reached our goal. Another way you can help support these shows is with this thing called Super Chats. And the cool thing about Super Chats, actually, it changes the color of my lights, which just happened just now. There it is. Okay. Super Chats, as I said, it's a way you can help support the channel. It's a way you can help support these shows. And I used to have a graphic. There we go. There it is. And lately, I'm in the beta for a lot of stuff on like social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitch, X, Instagram, TikTok. I always end up in the beta for all this stuff. So I get features that not everybody gets, ahead of time. And one of the features that we have here on this channel is a Super Chat goal. So you guys might see that in the chat when you first tune in before we start the show. So apparently the goal for today, I had set it up, was what was it? It was something like, I'll do a show tomorrow, I think. I'll do a live show tomorrow. There we go. And so what I mean by that is, first of all, thank you so much, Bay Area Rich, for the $9.99, helping support the channel, support these shows. This being Friday, normally we do a Saturday night show. I will not be here Saturday night. A friend of mine's band is playing down here in the Santa Cruz area. I'm going to go to his show, probably film his performance, maybe get a band interview from my friend's band. But because we reached the goal, thank you to Bay Area Rich, I will do an early morning show for you guys before I leave. So look for that first thing in the morning, or like noonish Eastern time.
Yeah.
Something like that. So look for that, you guys. That's very good. Right, Facebook? Or YouTube?
Is Chris King in Facebook?
I don't know. Everything's crashing over here. Chris King, are you watching on Facebook? He sent me a bunch of messages earlier today. Oh, are you here? Oh, you are here. Frozen
Hi,
again.
Chris.
It's not me, mate. Haha, just watched you have a great show. Thank you, Chris King. There you are, man.
For him, it's Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, he left me some messages earlier today, and he was saying he'd just woken up. There you are, man. I see you. By the way, hello to John over on Facebook. That's actually Laz's brother. He's watching us. Matt is watching, and Peggy. Peggy is watching over on Facebook, and along with the gravy and corn, along with mashed potatoes, gravy and corn, Peggy is watching us on Facebook and YouTube.
That was Michael Myers as Fat Bastard in the...
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember eating corn after he comes out of the bathroom.
Oh, my gosh. A friend of mine was in that movie.
Really?
Are you talking about Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Yeah. A friend of mine was the card dealer in the casino.
Cool.
Actually. And you guys actually... Here, let's play this real quick, you guys. You guys actually might know him as the Soup Nazi.
It's filming. All you gotta do is point.
Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready.
Oh.
Recording. Johnny? No soup for you.
Can I have some bread?
You want bread?
Yes.
$3. Nah, you can have all the bread. My son uses your guitar picks. You can have bread.
I've got some more.
Ladles for $20.
All right, guitar picks. Cool. Oh, that's the one. It's psychedelic.
So do you play?
No, I really don't. You know, I tried years and years ago, and I just felt like my fingers were way too clumsy to ever like be able to have a clean sound with a chord. But Ben is doing pretty good. He's sounding good. He's taking lessons, and he's really into it. So I have high hopes for him. You know. Well, thank you for these. I can't wait to give these to him.
I got bread.
Here. Almost.
Thank you.
There we go.
So did you eat the bread?
It was air bread.
Ah,
It was air bread. Yeah.
for air $3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Larry Thomas, you guys. And of course, obviously, the Soup Nazi and Seinfeld, that was, his biggest role. Get it? Bread? Roll? But he was also in that Austin Powers. He played the card dealer in the first movie.
Cool.
And he looked exactly the same. So if you see that, you guys will recognize him. Let's see. What were you saying? I don't even know. Anyway. Yo, what's up? What's up? We're getting comments over on Facebook. I see that. Wait. Where is it? Was that just now? Marco. Oh, no, that was the
Polo.
video from Monday with Laz. Where we were over at the Flying Pickle Productions. He just left a comment over there. Yeah, that's the cool thing about doing video is, you're live, but then sometimes people, they don't know if you're live. Like they click on it and they think you're live right now, but you're not. Even though we are, you can click on another video. Because here's the thing, and then I know this is a guitar show, but we'll get to the guitar talk in a second. With social media, on Facebook, on YouTube, and X, right? We're live on X, yeah. So if you go to any of those platforms right now, it says we're live.
Oh, okay.
Like, look at this. Like, let's go to Facebook. Go to Facebook. Click on Facebook. Look. See, it says live right now. So if I were to click on that, that would take us directly to this video.
Click on it. See what it looks like.
It looks
How far
like what we're
behind?
doing now. There it is. Yeah, see, it's exactly what I just did.
A few seconds behind.
Yeah. So you can go to the different platforms. You can go to X. Says we're live. Right? Yeah. Yeah, right there. See? X. Live. Right there. Same thing. So thank you guys for tuning in. So, all right. Let's see who is here in the chat. Peggy is here. My knees hurt is here. Chris King is here. Uncle Raymond, good to see you, man. Of course,
Greasy
Janice
Monkey.
Lella, the intern. Greasy Monkey Guitars is here. Good to see you. Chris King. Thank you again, Chris King, for your messages. Thank you so much, dude. So, a couple announcements. I just did 2 podcasts. So again, the Bogus Otis Show, which is a Sammy Hagar themed podcast. I was just on with them. That is now available. I will be sending that out on all my socials. And then the George Cole podcast. I think it's called Hot Jazz, I think is what he calls it. We just did that today. And I think he wanted to get it out pretty quick. So I don't know if it'll be out tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But
The
again,
Otis
you...
one, those
Yes?
guys, that's the Otis show. Those guys were in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bogus Otis. Yeah. Big Sammy Hagar fans. And they actually had Sammy on their show. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Sammy knows about their show.
Cool.
So, yeah, that was a lot of fun talking to those guys, and I know I talk Van Halen all day long. That's one of the things that I do. So, it wasn't too difficult, talking with them, but it was cool because, they're really into the same stuff. And one of the guys, his background looked just like mine. It was all guitars, or yours. It was all guitars and stuff. On the video,
Yeah,
Although,
I heard you say something like, I heard him say something like your background looks like his or something.
yeah,
I did listen to it.
yeah, because both these shows, they're both podcasts, so they're just audio only. But when you record it, you're looking at each other like this. And speaking of podcasts, this show right here is a podcast. So you guys can actually go over to places like Spotify and listen to this show.
Can you still watch it over there too?
You can if I upload it. I have not been uploading them over there. They actually just did an upgrade to that. I just got an email about it just like yesterday. But it's another thing, to do. But as far as video, I think we probably want to keep you guys here on YouTube, X, and Facebook, and Twitch when we do the Twitch streams. So there you go. Okay, all right. So one thing I want to talk about. Well, there's several things, but I want to go ahead and I did an unboxing for this. This is it's called Van Gogh. That's the company. This is a rechargeable power supply. And so there you go. So you got your, your inputs for having, different pedals and stuff. And the way you charge it is with a USB-C cable. The one there on the right. And then it also has like a USB out as well, so you could plug something into there. Say, you can charge your, I would almost say you can almost charge anything with this, like your phone. If I wanted to, I could plug my phone into it. It's almost, actually, I'm not a doctor, you guys, so don't take this as medical advice, if that even makes sense. Okay, so I've got this battery here, the Ugreen. This is something, it's available in my Amazon shop. This right here. I carry this with me everywhere I go. Like when I go to the NAMM show, you guys see me walking around, I have this in my bag. This is basically, it's just a big battery. More than power. Look at that. This is kind of like this in a way. Except this is more geared for like guitar pedals. But it's basically, it's just a rechargeable battery, which is what this is. Same type, similar type of thing. But this is musical instrument related. The Van Gogh power supply. So I did an unboxing video of this. I'll be putting together a dedicated video for this, but I just wanted to show you guys this ahead of time. So say, you have your pedal board. You can charge this up. You can put this on your pedal board. And with this charged up, you have no need for a cable to power your pedal board. It's already powered. It's just charged. Right?
Did it come with the pedal plugs?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all right here.
Is it fully charged?
There you go. Yeah, it is.
I would, you ought to just like plug all the pedals in and leave them on and see how long it lasts.
I know. I'll be doing a dedicated video for this. I'm not gonna. I guess I could plug something in, but I'll be doing a dedicated video for this particular piece of gear. But there you go. That's your power right there, and then you can see how everything is powered up.
It would be interesting to see how long it lasts with every a pedal plugged into everything, because that would suck to be on stage and all of a sudden it go dead.
Oh yeah, of course. Maybe we'll that's actually a good idea. Maybe we'll do a stream where I just play and I'll use it, and we'll see how long it lasts.
There you go.
Maybe we'll try that. Jason, I see you, Jason, channel member. We are live. Jason's been dropping a bunch of comments on previous videos, like channel member videos. But Jason, we're live. We are live right now. I see you.
Or are we Memorex?
Welcome. No. Don't say that, because he's gotten confused on some of the videos.
Okay.
We're live right now, Jason. I see you. Well, I don't see you. I see your comment. There it is. So, welcome. Welcome. So, all right. So, again, I will do a dedicated video for this. It has an unboxing. Well, I mean, where's my... I just lost my phone. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Here, I'll give you guys a preview. I filmed this like early this morning, so I'm like totally like sleepy looking. Oh, I look horrible. Look how tired I am. Oh no. Oh well. That's where I actually opened it. So I did a video. And then I did the unboxing on the workbench there. See? So this will be another video where I power the thing up, try it out. See, look at that, brand new.
That's pretty neat. I'd like to try one of those myself.
Yeah. So I'll be doing a dedicated video for that, and then maybe some sort of marathon where I play and we see how long it lasts. You know, although I've heard good things about it, that it lasts for quite a while. So, very good. Let's see. We got some comments here. Okay, George, pedals don't use much power, though, do they? Like regular size pedals. What? Pedals don't use much power, though, do they? Like regular size pedals. Was there more to this comment? You said pedals twice. Pedals don't use much power, or do they? Like regular size. But oh, you're talking about like this. Like this thing right here. It takes a 9-volt, either 9-volt battery or some power. I mean regular size pedals. Like this.
That is a regular size pedal.
This is a regular size, or some of these I can't.
You want your big double pedals
because they're like stuck.
They still run off 9-volt though, right?
No. Oh crap. Actually, does this? It's been so long. I've just used power for this. It says battery. No, this actually takes 6 double A's. This is the original.
That's 9 volts.
This is the original loop station.
Right? Double A's are 1.5 volt. So 6 of them would be 9 volt, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
there's
'cause
batteries.
you're just plugging in a 9-volt adapter into that, right?
Oh, like the regular Boss adapter.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. Use Boss PCA adapter only. So this wants me to use their own
Yeah, they
adapter.
tell you that, so you buy it.
You know?
9-volt battery with the end with the negative on the inside. Adapter. 9-volt adapter will all work.
Yeah. Hi, Jason. I see you, man. There you are, man. Thank you again. Jason, thank you so much for your support, man. He's actually also a subscriber on Facebook. He's like a Facebook like channel member. I have a subscription thing over there as well, and he supports over there too. Thank you so much, Jason. Knees Hurt says you love loopers. Yeah, I love this pedal, man. This is a great one. This is the original. This is the RC20XL loop station. Like I've had this since what year did that U2 song come out? What song was it?
Streets Have No Name.
Da 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 da. What album? What album was that? Anyway, like 2005 or something, which is a long time ago apparently by now. Yeah, I've had this thing for years.
19 years ago.
And this particular one, see, it has all these different banks in here. So I still have loops in here from 19 years ago. So one of these days, we'll plug this in, we'll push play on here, and we'll see what's in there.
Like
Okay?
a time capsule.
Yeah, I should go bury this in the backyard. When the aliens come down, eventually they'll find this. Oh, what's this? They turn it on. It's like me soloing. Oh, turn it off. U2, not metal, so no idea. You know that one U2 song. This one. This one. What year was that? Well, hopefully they don't get us. That one.
I've never heard it.
Somebody knows it.
Yeah, The Edge.
That song.
Tom Lyle.
I love that
Beautiful
song.
Day.
It's not Beautiful Day. Somebody has to know that one. Anyway, it was around the time that song came out when I got this looper, because I remember specifically. It was like the first single to whatever their album was in like 2005. It's like hello, hello, da 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 da. You guys know that one? Anyway. Anyway.
Not a lot of U2 fans in here.
Right here. I used to wear a U2 shirt when I was a kid. And I'd be in school and kids would come up and they'd say, "Are you a U2 fan?" Or they would say, "Do you like U2?" And I would say, "I like U2." It was a joke.
I see what you did there.
No, it's not the album that they made everybody that they gave. There we go. Bay Area Rich, dude. Vertigo. That's it. The song Vertigo. I love that song, man. Thank you, Tom Lyle. That's the song. Yeah. So what year did Vertigo come out? Because that was the year I was using this and I was putting loops into here and everything. We'll have to do a show pretty soon where I demonstrate this pedal and, we'll see what's in this pedal and everything.
Well, Alfred Hitchcock did Vertigo in the 60s.
Yeah. I know. You're a big Hitchcock fan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
We're the same age, me and Alfred.
Uh-huh. Well, he's dead.
I know. I did a joke there.
Oh, okay. Because, all the Easter eggs were him in his own movies in the background. I think The Birds was actually filmed here somewhere, just south of where I am.
He was a master of what he did.
Mm-hmm. Ah, he was great. Oh, yeah, I'm a huge fan of his movies. I just watched one of them. Well, I mean, it's probably a year ago. Grace
To me,
Kelly.
when I say I just watched a movie, I meant like 3 hours ago.
For me, when I say I just watched a movie, I'm talking like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Because I don't watch movies. What was I like? It was like a year ago. I watched Dial M for Murder, Grace Kelly.
Yep.
That one was cool.
Released November 2004.
Okay, that was around the time I got that pedal. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tom Lyle. Yeah. Yeah. Jason, all good, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. So, okay. All right. So, we got that. We got the Van Gogh power supply. I'll be doing a dedicated video for this. Look for that probably this weekend, I think, because we reached our goal as far as super chats. I'll be doing a show for you guys first thing tomorrow morning. And then, so again, no starting night show tomorrow night. Sunday, maybe Sunday, I'll drop the video for the Van Gogh power supply. We'll do that. So look for that. And then, let me see, what else? There's the guitar. I showed you guys this. I did a video the other day, right? For the Van Gogh, the acoustic.
The green one.
You guys saw that?
Did you try it yet on X with the green screen?
No, I didn't. I didn't. This is a good sounding guitar, man. Listen to that. I mean, it's basically it could be a beginner guitar. You know, it could be like a beginner. It's a 3/4 size guitar, so it's smaller. Or a travel guitar. But it sounds great, man. You know, what's that riff I always play?
New Malaguena.
Here we go. This is a cool experiment. You know how we're always telling you guys in the studio, like you know your favorite albums, the guitar tones on those albums. It's not just the guitars that the artists are using. It's not just the amplifiers they're using. A big part of it is the microphones that are being used and the placement of those microphones. And this is a perfect example of that, especially recording acoustic guitars, which is very tough to do. I took a recording class several years ago, and our project was to record an acoustic. So this may not be like the perfect microphone for recording acoustics. Although let me know how it sounds. I mean, but listen to this. I'll go ahead and play this riff, and I'll move the guitar around, and you guys can hear the difference. Okay. So you get more bass if you go more towards the bottom. There you go. Thank you so much.
There's where they had the mic.
There you go. That's you recording acoustic guitar.
Yep. That was my Astro and George Jetson t-shirt too.
Oh, cool.
My Alvarez Yari. I love that guitar.
Oh, man. Cool. So see, you guys could hear that, right? You guys could hear the difference?
Yep.
When the guitar was moved around. So recording an acoustic guitar it's a major, it's a good skill to learn, because you know you can just put like, say, like a 57, just put a 57 up to your speaker. Well, even doing that, you want the mic placement. You want it to be correct for the instrument.
That picture is 1988. My knees hurt, and all these years later, my knees do hurt. So,
Wow. Yeah. Well, see, even talking, even just like talking to you, being right on the mic or like coming over here or something, you know, like you can totally hear like the difference. So, but acoustic guitars, it really depends. But anyway, I dig this, man. The Van Gogh acoustic guitar. I will have a link down below in the description of this.
just don't cut your ear off when you're playing.
In this video. No, keep your ears on. Definitely, I get it. I understand. There you go. Huh? There you go. The Van Gogh.
You should probably take the tag off of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably should. Thank you, Raymond. Good sounding guitar. Yeah, I think it sounds great, and it's a great budget guitar. You know, great for beginners. I did a video. I think I did an unbox. I did the unboxing for channel members. So for those of you that are channel members, like Jason here, I see you in the chat, Jason. You're a channel member, so you had access to that unboxing video for the Van Gogh. So check that out. Let's see. J.R. Powell 3 is dropping some text messages or comments. I converted another acoustic into a Nashville tuned guitar. Oh, that's cool, man. Dude, Nashville, man. I finally found acoustic ultralight 9s, perfect for 3/4 parlor guitars. Yeah, that's what this kind of is. My 7-string acoustic needs those to help relieve tension. 9s on an acoustic, dude. Yo, what's up? Who is it? Distortion Principle? Hey, what's up? Distortion Principle. Welcome. Thank you. Good to see you. What mic would you like to use for recording an acoustic guitar? Well, really, use what you have. Because the thing is with microphones, you can never have enough of them. And as far as like recording gear, your mics are like a huge key when it comes to recording. Every microphone sounds different. I could plug this one in and I wouldn't sound the same. Do I have a cable for this? Here, I do. Check this out. I'm going to plug this mic in. You guys will hear me through this one. You'll hear a difference. Look at this. I got a cable here. Little ASMR for you guys. Oh, wait. This is 2 cables. Whoops. This is 2 of them. Let's see what happens here. It's been several years since I've hooked in some different mics on this show. Because years ago, my main mic was a Beta Green 58. If you guys remember watching a long time ago. And then I got the SM7B here probably a few years ago. All right, here, check this out. I'll switch to the other one. Where is it? I'm going to turn this one down and then plug the other one in. Take your headphones off just in case something happens.
Earthquake in California.
Check. You got me?
Yeah.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
There's like no high end on that.
It's different, huh?
Yep.
Actually, hang on. One two one two one two. Any different? Better?
It's not better than the other one, no.
No, it's not. 1 2 1 2. How's that?
Sounds like the Mr. Microphone.
Sounds different. Yeah.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back around to pick you up.
How's that? That's normal.
Yeah, it was like there was no brightness to it.
No. No, because technically this isn't the correct mic to be doing that. This is more of like a guitar amp mic, a snare drum mic. This really isn't like a good talking mic. I had an SM Beta Green 58 that I used for years. Right now, I couldn't tell you where it is. It's somewhere in here.
You didn't come across it setting up in there?
Huh?
You didn't come across it setting up that room?
Yeah, I did, but I
Oh.
I don't know where it is. Look at this. Look at this place. This place is look at that. See, I've got all these guitars up there. These lofts. I got all kinds of stuff. I got little Johnny Beane Funko Pops up there.
I see that silver attache case of money up there.
What?
Your silver case of money up there. That's where all the $100 bills are.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
That actually has a microphone in it. See? All this stuff about microphones. Microphones are very important. Dude, we just did like a great example of mics. How that one wasn't good for talking through for this. This one's perfect. This is like the standard in doing these shows. The SM7B by Shure. This is what you guys want. So here, let me adjust my my screen here. There, is that normal? That's kind of normal, like that.
Yep.
There we go. So see, we just gave you an example, a crash course in microphones. Hey, Sean Adamson.
What's that neon green pedal behind you? Right there. That one.
That's actually yellow.
Oh, it looks neon green.
That's the Nirvana chorus. I did a video with this like 5 years ago on my channel here.
Wow.
Janice, if you're here, can you send me an X reminding me to put in the Nirvana chorus pedal? Or wait, I can just find it. Hang on. This is actually a cool pedal. It's stereo. It's like a stereo chorus.
Cool.
It's a stereo chorus pedal.
Yeah, up there on the shelf, it looked like it was neon green.
Yeah. You know what's kind of cool is this. Where are we? Oh, normally I'm like further. Wait, this one. Right? Yeah. See, here. Let me do this. That one. See how it keeps changing colors? All these shows, I keep noticing this pedal keeps changing colors in the background. Look. See that?
Yeah.
Look, blue, purple, green, red. Look at yellow. It keeps changing. How is it doing that? There's nothing here that's doing that. Is that pedal magic? What is that? That's reflecting something here in the room.
That there's a special pedal.
That's reflecting something here. I don't know what it's doing. I have so many lights in this room. So, but here, let me find it. What's it called? The Dravana. Let me see if I can find the video. Johnny Beane. Here it is. Check out this awesome chorus pedal. 5 years ago, I did this video. Here, I'll give you guys the video in the chat here. Did that 5 years ago. I remember. Oh wait. Share. Here. Open up another browser, or if you're watching on playback, it's all good. Pause the video and open up this video and drop a comment. I want to see. Okay, here's an experiment for you guys. I want to see how many of you guys are awake, paying attention. I want everybody to click on this video here and drop a comment on this video. And the video is from 5 years ago. Okay. So everybody, drop a comment over there. What am I doing? Oh, I'm changing the. Yeah, I'm changing the knobs on it. Oh, cool. Yeah. So everybody, click on that video. I'll give it to you one more time here. Click on that video. Drop a comment. Okay. Drop a comment on this video. It says it has 14 comments already, but again, this goes back to, when was this? March 26, 2019 is when I uploaded this. Or premiered it. 5 years ago. So there you go. I dropped a comment 5 years ago, Janice says. Janice, are you in those comments? Yeah, there you are, chorus. Janice dropped a comment on the video 5 years ago. I see you, Janice. I see you in those comment section. See, Janice has been here forever, Ron. You have no idea. Janice has been around. Awesome. Good to see you, Janice. Thank you again, Janice. Thank you.
I said Janice is like the best.
Yeah. Yeah. She's been here forever. Pedal sounds great, Sean says. Lol, I see Janice's comment, Knees Hurt says. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you guys, drop comments on that video. That'll be cool. All right. Let's see. All right, so we got the power supply. We did a demonstration on microphones. Lewis left a message on my video. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Let's talk some. Where are we at on time? 48. Tonight's going quick. Okay. Let's see. JR Powell 3. I got a Fractal AX8 yesterday. I love my tube amps, but there are situations where it would be a good option, like setup time limits. Yeah. That's really the appeal of things like the Fractal. Any kind of amp in a box, I guess you would call it, or effects, you know. That's definitely one of the reasons why people use that stuff. Stuff's getting better and better, you know, all the time.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, Ron uses a Helix. Look at that. He's got all. You have something like 17 stacks.
17 and a half stacks.
Wait, 17 and a half stacks? But
Yeah,
are they
half
full
stacks.
stacks?
Well, I got 17
Half stacks.
full stacks and 1/2 stack, so 17 and a half.
17 and a half. Okay. Okay, well that's cool.
But I have a Helix sitting right here, a Helix floor. So
You got a Helix sitting right there.
and the only reason I got it was because of Cole.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
But
Mike Bailey.
I have to admit, it is convenient.
Oh, sure. Extremely convenient, especially for recording and just like putting a demo down on the spot. You don't need to turn on an amp, wait for it to warm up, place a microphone in front. You don't have to do any of that. Although within your Helix, you can change the dynamics. You can change the microphone, the virtual microphone placement.
You can change the placement. You can change, I think there's like 25 different microphones you can choose. You can choose the distance, the placement, and the angle.
Yeah. That's a pretty good thing.
And it's amazing because when you sit and listen to it and you just do it, you can hear the difference every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. So, I mean, is that for everybody? No. But the thing is, the technology is getting better and better. And as far as convenience, like what you were saying,
Yeah.
if you just want to,
I mean, I just click it on and I'm already hooked up to the computer. I got the DAW running. I'm hooked up to the Rodecaster, and I play through the sub and the monitors. So, and I don't have to, it's very convenient. I will hand it that.
would you play live with it?
I don't know. Well, yeah, in all honesty, probably at my age now, yes, because I'm too damn old to haul stacks around.
Mm-hmm.
When I was
So-
in my 20s, then we got roadies. It didn't matter, but now that I'm going to be 60, yeah. And those Mesa cabs right there are ungodly heavy.
Yeah. Tom is saying, I think that the technology is a little flat to real amps, but close. It depends on what you're using. So does my mic sound okay? I changed my mic level.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. It really depends on what you're using. The number one thing, it really depends on why you're using a virtual amp, a plug-in, a Helix, a floor model thing, a pod, rather than an actual amp. It really depends on the. It's like I've told you guys. I told this when I was on George's podcast earlier today. That's what I was telling him because he asked me the same question. What's your go-to gear? Your go-to guitar, go-to pedal setup, go-to amp? It all depends on the gig. That's the truth. You're not going to show up with well, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on
2 to
what
4
you're doing.
stacks.
It all depends on the genre of music, the size of the venue, and yeah, do you want to carry around a full stack?
Not anymore.
No, nobody does. No.
I mean, if I was in my 20s again, yeah, because I love the feeling of the air, there, and then that's, I've been over this before on here, but that's what I went through with Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Cole had one amp. He had one.
Cole's your son.
Yeah.
Just
Cole
so people know who you're talking
Okay.
about. Yeah.
My son, he's in the band Faith and Failure. He's a lead guitarist and lead songwriter, music song. But he had a using Kettner head. He still has it. It's the one that lights up, the blue, looks like it's blue LEDs.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that and a 412. He used that for a little bit, and it wasn't very often. Then he got the Helix and went to that. So he's like, well, Dad, I did that. I said, no, you didn't do it. If you did it like I did long enough, you want to not only hear it, but you want to feel it. But then again, that's where I differed, where I didn't use the mic. I didn't let the sound man mic me after a while.
Okay.
So now granted, if I had the sound man mic it and turned it down, then it would be a different story. But I got used to cranking it up, hearing it, and feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
With this, the Helix, I don't get that. I mean, if
No.
I ran it through that, you might. If I just ran it through as an effects.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know we've talked about this a few times. You're saying, oh, I like to feel the amp behind me.
Mm-hmm.
That means it has to be pretty cranked.
Yeah.
And depending on the venue, depending on the band, if it's your own band, you can do whatever you want. If you're a sideman, if you're in a band for somebody, then you do what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And if they say don't do that, you don't do that. It depends on the gig. It depends on the situation, the venue. Those are the factors and all that. So again, when somebody asks me, what's your go-to guitar? What's your amp? What's your pedals? Give me a situation. Give me a venue size. Give me a genre of music, and give me the what do you call it? Is there a sound check? Is there not a sound check? Those are all. What are the songs? What types of songs are they? In a previous band I was in, I used 3 different distortion boxes. Each song could go from distortion to overdrive to fuzz. In each song, each one played a different part. In each song. It's not like you have a full stack, turn it to 10, and there you go. Yeah, if you're playing in your garage, if you're playing in your basement by yourself, that's fine. But if you're in a professional band, you're playing gigs, there's actually been a lot of gigs I've played over the years, and these are paying gigs too, where I get paid to play these shows, where I'll show up and I can say like 99% of the time, I never even use the distortion pedals on my board with these particular gigs. Just the clean guitar is just enough for this stuff. Because there's been situations where we've had the sound person or somebody at these events saying, hey, can you turn down? That's a little too loud for this particular venue, particular place. And,
You got to do it. Yeah.
they're paying you. JR Powell says, I can play silently or loud. I use in-ears now. Right on, man. Yeah, see, it all depends on the situation.
My knees hurt. How many watts do you need to feel the air? Well, that Engel, there's one on top the silver. The one on top the silver head is 150. Silver head's 100. The Powerball 2 is 100. That's 120. The Mesa.
Mm-hmm.
The Randall's 150, and then I have a 300 watt crate, which is it's too much. I don't even mess with it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me give you a situation. Let's say carrying around the gear is no problem. Let's say I just signed you to a band. You have crew to carry your stuff around. That's no big deal, right? So let's say I give you the songs. Let's say I give you 20 songs to learn, we have a gig coming up in a week. Here's 20 songs, or no, let's say we're doing a tour. I've actually done this. I've actually jumped in and joined a band and gone on tour after like a week of having to learn like 20 songs. I've done this. Okay. So let's say I gave you 20 songs, and let's say that the genre is garage music. So each song could go anywhere from distortion to fuzz to overdrive. So this is a situation where you're not blasting your guitar nonstop. There's dynamics within the songs.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say I give you 20 songs. Each song has different dynamics. Like you can tell. You can tell like okay, on this song here, the verses, are clean, but then the pre-choruses have distortion, but then the solo is with fuzz. So you got all these, you're doing like you say that the tap dancing where you have to memorize, each pedal, what each pedal does on each song. And as far as your amps, you can only use a 212. Okay. And as far as your guitars, we play Les Pauls, so no Floyds. Okay. Would you what like? And let's take out the fact that you're, let's say you could leave and do the tour or whatever. I'm kind of giving you what I was given years ago. Yeah. This is like the situation I was in. We use these kinds of guitars. I know you're known for doing all this stuff. That's not this type of band. So, but you have to memorize the different songs, different. Does this make sense? I mean, it's kind of all over the place, but it's a national tour. Okay, so you'll be riding in a van with 3 other people. Playing for a month. Playing, let's say, a month's worth of shows, which, you probably get a day off here and there. So let's say roughly 25 shows, something like that. You're playing different venues. So one venue could be a really big theater. The next venue could be a sports bar. The next venue could be the basement of a restaurant, where you have a big pole in front of you while you're trying to play on a stage that's big, right? So how would you react in those situations?
Well, I mean, obviously, you want my honest answer. I would turn it down.
Okay.
Because I played for 12 years in my band and then 3.5 years of touring. So I got to do what I wanted to do in my own band as loud as I wanted to do. And I did the tour thing. We even had a bus. And we did I think the biggest venue that we played in was 5,000 or 7,000. I'm not sure. And we did play a few bars, but the bars held 500 people. So it wasn't small ones. But so I didn't have to worry about them saying, "Oh, you got to learn this, you got to learn."
But it was your band.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it was your band. So yeah. So that's kind of a different story, because I've been in bands where they were my bands and I could do whatever I wanted. Mm-hmm. Warped Tour? No, I never did Warped Tour. What band was it? Knees Hurt? If you're talking to me, we were called the Mayfire, and we did a national. We did an MTV sponsored tour, MTV3, which is a Spanish MTV. And what I was just telling him was exactly everything that I did. And you just said you would turn it down. Mm-hmm. You mean now at your age, or let's say if it was like 15 years ago?
I would turn it down. I turned down Nazareth, playing guitar for Nazareth. So I didn't. If I couldn't, I wanted to do my thing. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we did. But I understand where you're coming from because I have some friends that did that. And one even joined a country band and freaking hated it.
But he got gigs.
But yeah, for a while till they kicked him out. You know who I'm talking about.
Wow.
But yeah, he and I never had to do that situation. I mean, we played. You can ask Cole. I wasn't here for the first almost 2 years of his life. I was on the road. So but I got to do it my way, which is what I'm used to. So, and that's when the Nazareth thing come up. It was like, well, you got to learn all these songs, and it was same thing. Wasn't they didn't limit me to what kind of guitar I could play, but it was like you do this, do that, and it wasn't me, so I didn't do it.
Mm.
That
Cool.
was in 89 or 90.
Well, they were old then.
Yeah.
And were they from the 70s?
Yeah.
I know the name. What's like their hit?
Love Hurts. That was probably their biggest.
I think I know which one that is. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a ballad.
Mm-hmm.
Or Now You're Messing with the Son of a Bitch.
Oh, that was them?
Yeah, that was Nazareth.
And you turned that down?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Are they looking for somebody now? I'll join Nazareth. Hair of the Dog. I'll join them. I'll go on. I'll play whatever they want me to play. I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, at that
But-
time, I was what? I was 20. So if it was 89, I was 24. We just come out of the studio. Sin City Records got a hold of us, and they're like, oh, then I got this. I'm like, no, nope, not going to do it. So, but I was fortunate enough where I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to play someone else's stuff.
You don't look
So-
back at that, though, at all?
No.
Because that would have been a step up.
Well, yeah.
Going from your band to Nazareth?
Well, I know, but at that time they were playing places as big or smaller than we were.
Mm-hmm.
And I only think maybe a couple of the guys were original members. So, although if I would have done it and stayed in it, I'd have been in it now longer than any of the original members were ever in it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I didn't want to do it. Plus I didn't want to be, because it was going to be away more than I already was, and it was going to be towards the middle country and out west. So I thought about it, but yeah, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do it because by that time, because I did my first band was 1975, 76, Ace 2, because we heard there was a band called Ace. We played nothing but Kiss cover tunes.
Uh-huh.
But my whole life it was always my band.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had that restraint saying, "Oh no, you can't do this. Or you got to," I never had that, and I wasn't about to start at 24 years old either. So.
Man, I get it. I can understand it. I've ran my own bands too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of work. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of work. And if you're the one running the band, if you fail, it's you. It's your fault. But if you're in somebody else's band
And it fails.
and it
it's
fails,
their fault.
you could just bounce into another band. I get it, man. And it's funny. When I was talking to George Cole on his show earlier today, it was the same type of thing. We've been in bands where They tell you what to do, you do it, and it can get to the point where, you'd rather do your own thing. And it's regardless of what happens in whatever band you're in, and this doesn't even have to do with even the gear question that I had earlier, but regardless of whatever, it's all experience, and you learn from it, and you're able to take from it into your next situation, whatever that is. So,
but, it was different, and I was fortunate enough. We had a manager who handled all that kind of stuff. When we did venues, there was contracts signed, everything. They handled all that. Our bass player had a master's degree in art, so like all our artwork, posters, and everything, he was able to design. So we had everything. We're all work. So it wasn't like we had to struggle all. And we played some places 4 nights in a row. We played every weekend. I mean, and then when we went with Grimjack, and then like opened up for Circus of Power, and we were in Baltimore at Hammerjack. So it was fun. It was fun, and I got, obviously, I don't have a garage full of Ferraris and stuff like that, but I was happy where I was because I got to do what I wanted to do my way. And that's kind of what Cole's doing now with Faith and Failure. They've never played a cover tune, ever. Even on when they're opening for other people, they go where no one knows them. By the time they're done, they're selling their merch like crazy. So, and he's doing it the same way. So, but he learned it from me, I guess I could say. Dayton Hair Arena, I love that place.
Mark, channel member, what's up, man? You saw Nazareth on the Hair of the Dog tour in Dayton, Ohio.
That's no longer there.
Hair Arena. $6.50. Wow. James Z, yes, Johnny and Ron, cool. I would like to say that would have grand, but I applaud you for the things you do. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Well, like I said, I was at that point far enough away with Cole, because he was, under 2, and his mom, my wife, she was 19 for 10 days when he was born. So.
And you were 37?
No, I was 20. 20 when he was. Let's see. I'm 20. I was 23 when he was born. But what I'm saying is, she was very young, and her mom had died, so me being away made it hard, and that was also that was a big decision there for the Nazareth thing too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, life is that's the big thing there, but I don't know. My original question about gear. Yeah. Well, my point. Let me just give you my point. My point, and then we can move on to something else. My point is that when it comes to gear, when it comes to bands, when it comes to touring, when it comes to the studio, there's so many things to pick and choose from, and it's a skill. It's an art of using certain things.
It's a balancing
look,
act.
I've got this wall here, Here, I've got this wall. There we go. I've got 2 different overdrive pedals here. Okay. One's the Zakk Wylde overdrive. One's the 5150 overdrive. Okay. Both by MXR, by Dunlop. Okay. They both say overdrive on them. Although from experience, I can tell you guys, this is actually a distortion. This does not sound like an overdrive. This is actually a hot distortion pedal. This does sound like an overdrive. So from experience, you learn the characteristics of different effects, different amps, different guitars. This sounds like this sounds like that. So you can kind of know ahead of time, what you're using when it comes to different situations. But also, it doesn't hurt to experiment and try the different things, because you never know what's going to sound. Let's say on a track, if you're recording.
Yeah.
If you're recording, take everything you have, everything that you think you'll use, go through it. You may be surprised that the one amp or the one guitar or the one pedal that you thought, nah, I wouldn't use that, that might be what works. That might be what cuts through.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes, yes.
That's what I was saying. When we were recording, I set I had them put all the microphones in there instead of just the room mic and the one in front. I had read how Randy did his, and I walked in and said, "Hey, I want this, 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 and this." Like I knew what I was talking about, but I figured, hey, if it was good enough for Randy, it's good enough for me. And he was he was sitting there, and he's like, well, we had the Frank Sinatra type mic in there, then 57, and then there was one right around the back of the cab, right up against it, which got the base of the cab, and then the room mic. So actually, there was 4 mics on the cabinet, and it was cranked as loud as it would go. And he thought it was kind of neat because he said it kind of produces a natural course effect, which he ended up using. That I ended up telling him, he's like, "How'd you come up?" I said, "I didn't come up with that. That's how Randy recorded Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. I'd read it in one of the guitar magazines, so I wanted to try it, and I loved it."
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's the one thing is when it comes to gear, when it comes to recording, experiment all you want, but if you can help it, don't do it while you're on the clock, because you're paying to do that. Yeah. So you want to get everything buttoned up before you get into the studio. You want to know exactly how the songs go. You want to know your parts. You don't want to be learning stuff. Yeah, if you want to improvise a solo, yeah, you can do all that. But nowadays, everybody has their own home studios. So now you can just record anything wherever you are, fly it over, email it over to, some. I've done tons of that over the years, where I've recorded guitar solos on songs that are in independent movies. Like my guitar solos are in all these independent films. I've never even seen them. But I know that I did a solo on a song that was in a movie somewhere. For years I've done that. Years and years and years. And all the recording was done, well, not here in this room because this is a new room, but previous room. And a lot of it was direct.
That is a nice looking room there.
Oh, dude, yeah. I love this room. I sleep on the floor right there.
You can go underneath your table.
I can. Yeah. So, let me see.
Yeah, but
let's read.
Yeah, the gear and stuff like that, that's what I was saying the other day when we were talking. It's like when you do a sound check at a venue, and then when the show comes, it doesn't sound the same anyhow, because of the people filling the room up, deadening the sound.
No, it doesn't sound the same. But I mean, if you're lucky to get a sound check, not everybody gets sound checks. If you're lucky enough to get a sound check at a venue, basically it's just a skeleton of okay, this at least you get your stuff mic'd up and whatever, and then you play the first song, they get you running for that first song. Second song, you're probably dialed in. If anything, usually you're dialed in by the end of the set, and the set's over, you're done. The adrenaline, you're like, wow, that was amazing, and you have no memory of what you just did. That's a show,
I actually got into yelling matches with sound guys because I wouldn't let them mic my amp.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're lucky you didn't get kicked out of those venues. Because today, that wouldn't fly.
That, and they'd need a safe space.
Lewis, Overdrive utilizes soft clipping in the sound, whereas distortion utilizes hard clipping in the sound. There you go. There's the science behind the overdrive and
Blinded us with science.
and the distortion. Let's see. J.R. Powell. I wrote a song with my brother 800 miles away with dial-up. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at this. How many miles away? I'm in California.
We're 3,000 miles apart.
You're in Ohio. We're 3,000 miles away. Where are you? You're over here.
Yeah.
We're 3,000 miles away. We're talking to each other in real time right here. It's pretty cool.
And it ain't dial-up.
Well, according to my internet tonight, it is.
And there was one night, everyone, that we were on here. It was on Twitch. And Johnny actually walked into my room. He was standing behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah,
was weird.
that's the magic. That's the magic of
It was like
on Twitch.
like a transporter instantly.
Mm-hmm.
3,000 miles. He was right here.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was cool stuff, and that's kind of like what I was talking before before we started the show. Telling you, there's all this other technology I'm using, and just gotta get stuff dialed in. Yeah, magic. Oh no. Okay, Ian, I'm starting to see a theme here. He says magic. Well, that could only mean one thing, if I could find it. Are you talking about Magic Beans?
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
No, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my
Oh,
name.
cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you so much, Amaranth. I have a feel. Magic Beans. I should have said yes. Should have said yes to the Magic Beans. If you guys don't know who that is, that's Amaranth. She's one of the top streamers on Twitch. We're working our way up, is what we're doing. There you go. Yeah, so let me see. I don't know.
I mean, I look at it as, had I done the Nazareth thing, could it have led to something else? Possibly. But I don't know. But I did what I had to do, and like Frank said, I did it my way. So you can look at it as, oh, okay, you only got so big. You could have maybe got bigger, but you didn't. Regardless, it was better. It was my late teens and into 94. It was fun, and I had fun. I made money at it, and I made people happy, and I was able to pay the bills and still buy guitars. So it was fine. I don't regret not doing the Nazareth thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some friends that said I was just stupid for not doing it. But it wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not really same thing here, but when I was talking to George Cole earlier, and again, George Cole, my friend George Cole, George, if you're watching this, he has a podcast. I'll tell you guys the name of it in a second. It's called the Hot Jazz Network. Hot Jazz Network podcast with George Cole. This is the graphic right here. I was a guest on the Hot Jazz Network earlier today. It was recorded, although I think the episode might be dropping sometime this weekend because he wanted to get it out. Anyway, George, longtime friend of mine, and I mean 25 years, probably longer than that. Longtime friend. Excuse me.
You're right, Peggy.
I used to work at a guitar shop, and George used to come in and buy strings. And then I got to know George Cole because I was jamming with a bass player who turned out to be his roommate. And I find out George was a guitar teacher and he had taught Billy Joe Armstrong how to play. And from what I understand, he's the one that sold Billy Joe Armstrong's mom the Blue Fernandez, which, us as Van Halen fans, we talk about the Frankenstein guitar, the Frankie. Green Day fans also call Billy's guitar Frankenstein, actually. Here. Billy Joe Armstrong Fernandez guitar. Here, this is the guitar right here. You guys all know it. I mean, yeah, people make replicas of it nonstop, like Van Halen. Etsy, is that a drawing? This guitar right here, you guys, if you're a Green Day fan, you all know that guitar. Right there. Anyway, so my friend George, I was on his show earlier today. He's the one that sold Billy's mother this guitar. That guitar right there. So, what was I saying? Anyway, longtime friend. We have a lot of mutual friends, and we got some cool stuff coming up as well. So pretty good. But so anyway, so on his show, it was kind of the same thing where I was talking about my history and being in bands, stuff that I've done, and my thoughts on would I do things differently, because I was in bands that were signed. I was living with Desmond Child, one of the top songwriters ever. Hit songwriter. Bon Jovi, Aerosmith, Cher, all that. Kiss. So I was in a situation, living in the guy's house, playing gigs all the time, recording in the guy's studio, meeting all kinds of rock stars, families, all that stuff. And when that situation. Again, tune in to the George Cole Hot Jazz podcast to hear more about. I talk about all this stuff, and this is stuff I've never talked about on my channel here. So tune into his show for that. I'll give you guys the link when that drops. But I talk about the same kind of things, like what I've done, what I would have done differently over the years.
And you really can't say that because back then. You don't know what you know now. So what we did was what we did, and that was all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
We each have reasons, good or bad, and we've made mistakes and made right choices. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it would be nice to be able to go back then to that age, but knowing what you know now, I would love to be able to do that. But
that's very rare.
I know.
That's very
unless we have a
rare.
DeLorean. We wouldn't be the same age, but we can go tell ourselves.
That's extremely rare. The ones in entertainment that get to like the top level. I mean, there's years, there, and it's just. This is kind of where I left it earlier on George's podcast. I said with life, you never know where life is going to take you. But every situation that you're in, whether it be just anything, any kind of life, any kind of job, any kind of, if you're in a band, if you're working, whatever that is, going to school, you learn something with everything you do, whether you succeed or fail at it. You learn, and you can take that to, whatever the next situation is. And that's something like when I do these shows here. That's one of the things I love about doing these shows. Call it a podcast, call it a video cast, call it a hangout, whatever this is. Technically, we're supposed to be talking guitars, I guess, but that's just a name. I mean, that's just a name of this particular episode. But take whatever your whatever your experience is, use it. Next situation, you can gauge. That's why I can say, that's why, again, this goes back to what I was saying an hour ago. Anytime somebody asks me, what's your guitar? What's your setup? It depends on the gig. Totally.
Well, let's
Totally.
rephrase that question. What have you used the most of? Which guitar have you used more than any of them?
You mean in a band?
Yes.
Or just in general? Or for
No.
recording? Or
Well, just playing with the band.
Well, I mean, there it depends on how long I was in that band.
But if you turn around right now and look at your guitar rack, you say, I've played this one more than any other one in the band.
Most bands, the thing is, the shelf life of a band, they're usually pretty short. I would say all the bands I've been in, the life of that band or me being in that band was very, it could have been 6 months, could have been a year, could have been 2 years, and then it's done. And you're on to the next thing, which could have lasted, a week.
There you go. What is the Johnny Beane's signature guitar?
These days, and again, it depends on the situation. It always changes as far as live, as far as playing out. But you guys that know me, that have been around here long enough, you guys know I love Strats. I love Stratocasters. This thing right here, this is something I threw together. Has an orange headstock because the neck came from an orange guitar. So it kind of looks kind of weird, but it's got the Vega trim, which I love. Love it. Love this guitar. So, okay, so let's say I got a call tomorrow. And let's say it was a band. Hey, we're going on tour. You need to learn, 20 songs. We leave in 5 days. We'll have one rehearsal. You'll jump in the van with us. And then we're playing, the next couple months, whatever that is. So you get the set list, you get tapes of the songs, you burn through the songs, whereas what I do, I don't read music. I mean, I can look at music. I've learned a little bit where I can kind of look at something and figure out what it is. But I learn by doing. So let's say somebody sent me a list of songs. I drive in the car. I listen to those songs nonstop. I'm in here. I'm playing those songs over and over and over and over and over, nonstop. Okay? And then again, when it comes to effects, this has this, whatever. So I build my pedal board around, that set. And again, it changes. It can change on the road. Stuff breaks. Pedals break. Guitar-wise, it really depends on band. Hang on. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, my internet's starting to get weird. It depends on the group. Let's say, but our last guitar player played a Les Paul. Okay. I have one right here. There's my Les Paul. That's what I use.
Okay, let's put the question this way. Say tomorrow you get a call and say, Johnny, you're starting a band, whoever you want, play whatever kind of music you want. We're putting out a 6-song EP for you, and we're booking you for 6 months and see what happens. What would you grab then? It's your own music, your own thing.
If it's my own thing,
the band's provided.
I'd be using a Strat. I'd be using a Strat style guitar. Vega Trem, Bay Area Rich, Pacific Peach Strat. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. I'd be using a Strat, mostly clean tones, overdrive tones, maybe some fuzz tones. And then as far as effects, I mean, you guys have heard me. A lot of delays, a lot of delay stuff, chorus stuff. I mean, of course, Andy Summers, love, the Police era stuff. So it would be, if it's my original music, or if I'm just jamming, like if I'm just like, hey, just Phil, have you ever played like a
open mic night?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, everybody's played open mics, but a couple times I got booked to play guitar at it was in Berkeley. It was like the UC Berkeley, like the sports bar where you just play for like 5 hours, and everybody's eating, everybody's you're just there, you're just the entertainment, you're just playing a guitar through a PA. Have you ever done that?
Me and our one singer, we used to play on Monday nights acoustically. He would sing and play, and I didn't sing with him, but we'd sit play, and we had 2 stools, and I played stuff like Bryan Adams, stuff like that. And we did it every Monday night for probably 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Just as entertainment at the bar, and we didn't charge anything. They would, he drank, I didn't, but I would get. At that time, I was drinking Pepsi, so I get all the Pepsi I want, and they'd make us lunch or dinner, snack, whatever, and we just sat. We had stools, and they had 2 little monitors and 2 little speakers out front, and we just sat and played, and it was all acoustic.
Okay. So, but did you rehearse all that stuff? Like, did you play a set of songs that you knew?
When him and I first got together and did it, yeah, we went through. Let's do this. I know this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I've played I've actually done a bunch of these, but I can remember specifically getting booked to play a couple sports bars where it's just acoustic guitar, and you play for like 3 hours or whatever, and they pay you in tips, and you get food and whatever. But the majority of the time you're playing, or at least I was playing, I was just making up what I was playing the entire time. Like whatever. Like maybe some of it was songs that I had, A lot of it was just improvising. Improvising over stuff. And these days, like that thing I showed you guys earlier, that looper, that comes in really handy for a situation like that, because you can record something. You can record, like, go through like a couple measures of something, hit playback, it plays it back, and you can improvise over it. There you go, robot. Yeah. Beer tickets and lukewarm hot dogs. Wrapped in pizza. So, you've never done that, though, where they gave you 3 hours in front of an audience and you're just making up stuff.
No.
You're just making things up.
Never had to do that.
See, that's where the experience comes in. That's where you learn. That's where you figure out, and I've done enough of that over the years where even on my Sunday night shows here, Guitar ASMR, which I haven't really done in a while, maybe I'll do one this Sunday. The majority of stuff when I play on those shows, I'm just making up. Or I'm just like it's not like I'm playing actual songs, right? But that's in front of an audience. That's where you learn as a musician. That's where you learn how to adapt. That's where you learn about gear. Like, oh, this works better for that. How many times did I play Wonderwall? That's a good one. Yeah, Wonderwall. That's the go-to song. Do you know who played that, Ron? Ron doesn't even know. In the chat, who played Wonderwall? That's the song, man.
I grew up on stuff like this.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. But and plus, several years ago, I was playing a trivia show. Every Tuesday, I would play a sing-along where the entire bar would sing along with the songs. Did that every Tuesday for a long time, schlepping a PA, either playing an acoustic through it, playing a regular guitar through it, doing like a cover tune where everybody was singing along, and then doing like, you would know this song because of Metallica or maybe Thin Lizzy. There's a song called Whiskey in the Jar.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the big song that I would play every Tuesday night. It was called The Bitter End in San Francisco. It was a trivia contest. So that's the same type of thing. And for any of you guys that are watching this, how many people are watching this? We got 42 people watching. Thank you guys. Smash that thumbs up. Tap that screen. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Oasis is that song. So if you want experience as a musician, as a guitar player, as far as testing out gear, getting experience in front of a crowd, an open mic is a good thing for that. Except you kind of, everybody's kind of watching you. Except everybody's there just to play themselves. So it's like you have an audience, but everybody's there to. Most people at open mics are there to get up and play themselves. Excuse me. So that's not I wouldn't say that's like the best situation for playing in front of people, although they're all musicians, and so it's kind of, you're kind of, I don't know if that makes sense, but if you want experience playing in front of people, book a gig at a sports bar as entertainment where they'll pay you to play. Basically you're just playing as background music. It's not like people are sitting there watching you. People are walking around watching TV, playing pool, eating. It's like a restaurant. It's like restaurant gigs. Book one of those. If you're a singer-songwriter, then hey, you probably already have songs that you're singing. You have your own stuff. You can try it out, whatever. But as a guitarist, as an instrumentalist, book those gigs, show up, and just play. Just play for the 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever that is. And that's where you'll get your experience playing in front of people. But I will tell you, the later the night gets, the more people have had a few.
Play Freebird.
Wow. Nobody at a college place is gonna. They don't know what Freebird is, but I do remember people starting to get crazy and coming up and being like, "Hey, yeah, play this, play that," And I do remember playing some AC/DC, and this is on acoustic guitar through a PA, having some drunk, kids come up and sing along to like Shook Me All Night Long or whatever. I do remember doing that. That was pretty fun.
We had we played at a bar.
There you go, Lewis.
We played at a bar during the Italian festival.
Mm-hmm.
And we're right in the middle of our set, and this little mobster type looking guy comes up, drunk as can be, jumps up on the stage with our singer and grabs a microphone and starts singing Dean Martin song.
Uh-huh.
And the crowd freaking loved it. They, he went, he started doing it, then he started singing it in Italian. And our singer grabbed the mic from him and he slapped him. He slapped our singer for taking the mic. All right, I gotta let her out. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. Lewis, that's a perfect example. That's one that I did, right? Can you hear this? You get the idea. Where is it? There. Right? So see, that's one of the songs I used to do. So what am I even trying to tell you guys? If you want experience as musicians, play in front of an audience. You know? And like what I'm trying to tell Ron here. Ron, you know, he's saying, "Oh, but you know, I got these huge amps. Nobody's micing me. Nobody's telling me what to do." Dude, that's not going to fly, man. Eddie Money. Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell you that one. I forget. But yeah, if you want experience playing in front of people, learn some cover tunes or learn how to improvise. Learn, play your own stuff. Like all the stuff that I do. A lot of this stuff I just make up, Oh yeah, and this is the Vega trim, by the way. Love the Vega trim. Here. Love the Vega trim. There it is right there. It's an awesome tremolo. No locking nut. It's an amazing tremolo. Yeah, playing live is great. So much fun. It's so much fun playing live. There you go, AG. Hey, great hanging out with you, man. A Vega trim is next on your list. Yeah. Am I catching a cold? Yeah, I think I am coming down with something, Peggy. Seems like it. Nobody wants to hear you play? What time is it? Where are we at on time? Here. Yeah, and I apologize about my internet. I know my internet's looking choppy. I see that on the playback. I don't know why that is. It's kind of frustrating because it shouldn't. It's the platform that we're using to do this is doing that. 9:57. What time is it here? 7:57. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we've talked a lot tonight about playing music, playing in bands, experience. Everybody has different experience doing it, but if anything, you learn from that experience and you take it with you to your next gig, your next show. But still, when I get asked every time, hey, what's your amp? Yeah, I do have an amp. I got a couple. I got the 5150 right there, and then I've got a Fender 212 over there. And then I have this amp as well. It just depends on the situation. Depends on the venue size. And it's not about playing as loud as you can, as fast as you can. If you want to play in your garage, if you want to play in your bedroom, that's fine. Do whatever you want. But if you want to join a band that's a working band, if you want to get out there, tour, you have to learn how to adapt. And that's how it is. That's how it is with everything. But use your tools. Learn. Never stop learning. That's the one. Actually, that's what George asked me on the podcast earlier today. What's the one piece of advice? Something like. And I had said, don't stop learning. Keep learning everything you can learn. Listen to all different types of music. Yeah, I know. Oh, rap music sucks. Country music, blah, Hey, that's fine. You don't have to like it, but you can learn something from that. You can always learn from different genres of music. You guys would be, well, maybe you wouldn't be shocked, because I've been saying this stuff long enough. The majority of music that I listen to on a daily basis doesn't even have a guitar in it. It's mainly, well, these days it's been more like synthesizer type music. But again, whatever inspires you, as long as you get inspired to pick up your instrument, to create. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be the sound of a tree falling in the woods that nobody even heard, Whatever. As long as you're inspired to pick up your instrument, whether it be a guitar, whether it be a keyboard, flute, who knows,
Yep.
Whatever. As long as you're inspired to pick up an instrument and create with it, and, whatever your goal is. As a musician, not everybody has the same goals. A rock star means something totally different to different people. So,
Yeah.
what is
I agree with that.
What is the last thing that you learned? The last thing that I learned is that I never stop learning. There's always something new, and it's not even with gear, with guitars, you can always learn something new about this stuff. We were on a show last night with Laz. He was reviewing a pedal. He didn't even know what it even did. I looked it up and said, dude, that's a fuzz pedal. That's what it says, But when it comes to musical instruments, gear, technology, see, all of this now it's all related. And you got your gear. Look at this. I'm standing here on the internet, pretty crappy internet tonight, talking to you guys, talking through a microphone, standing in front of a wall of pedals, guitars, a blow-up guitar, talking to you guys, telling you guys, some of the things that I've learned over the years, being a musician, being in bands, touring. A lot of synthesizers, Ian says. Yeah. So the thing is today, like what you were saying earlier, Ron, about you were in your own band, you know, you were fighting the sound guy, like, oh, I'll just turn up as loud as I want to feel it. I mean, I guess if it's your band, that's fine. In most clubs, that wouldn't fly. And if you were playing with another band, that wouldn't fly.
No, I know.
They'd bounce you. They'd next guy. You know?
I understand
But-
completely.
But these days, it's a totally different thing with the internet, which is a series of tubes. With the internet, you can play on TikTok. You can play your guitar in front of the internet, do whatever you want, take your shirt off.
Take your pants off.
OnlyFans. You can play pantsless if you want. You can do, but my point is, you can do whatever you want. But I know I'm kind of going off, but it all takes skills, all of it, to learn how to operate the camera, how to use the mic, how to start a show, you know, to have a card reminding people to subscribe to your channel, you know. That's, believe it or not, that's a skill to learn how to use all this stuff. These days, you can be, you know, your own, you can, you know, a brand. It's all about branding now. Anybody can become a brand and learn, you know, teach from their experiences of whatever that is. Whether it be music, whether it be acting, you know, makeup. You know, you see influencers, you know, teaching you how to put makeup on your face. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. But there's the technology. It's all technology these days on how to do this stuff. And I know I kind of went off. Some of this, hopefully it makes sense. Take your pants off. Lewis, come on. I know, that's actually an album title. Okay, where are we? We're almost at 2 hours. Look at this. Okay. Well, let's actually, I did have a story I wanted to talk about, and I know we're like 2 hours into this, but here, I did have a story I wanted to show you guys. We'll do that. And then, did it say giveaway on the card? It probably did, huh?
Man of War. My God, I haven't heard that name for a long time.
Let me see. What can we give away? What do you guys want?
They probably want that blow up Eddie guitar.
I'm sure they do, but that was a gift from Chris King.
Well, the way StreamYard works, Chris would probably win it.
Mm-hmm. Well, truthfully, I don't even have that set up. So right now, nobody would win it. We'll do these again because the previous, I gave these away, but the person never contacted me. So we've got these guitar picks set here. California picks. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich, for these. We'll give these away. And this is apparently the San Francisco edition. So we'll give these away. Okay? So you guys will have your chance to win those. But first, let's go ahead and read this story here. This was something I wanted to read earlier. And like I said, I know we probably should have started the show with this, but it's okay. And yeah, my voice, I am sounding like I am coming down with something. Thank you, James. All right. So Music Radar is saying, An affordable entry point for fans of the most iconic electric solid body design of all time. Behold the $200.99 Les Paul as Epiphone unveils beginner-friendly tribute and express versions of 3 Gibson classic guitars. Look at this, you guys. Epiphone strips the iconic Les Paul and SG down to the essentials, while the J45 Express sees it reimagine the Gibson workhorse as a 7/8 size travel-friendly acoustic. Look at these guitars, man. None of them are pink, so I know you can see them. Although the background's pink, so you might not be able to see the background.
I can see pink. I just choose not to.
Mm-hmm. You ever heard the singer Pink?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't look at her.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually a hell of a singer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a friend of mine works for her. So look at that. Look at that. You got the acoustic, you got the SGs, you got the Les Pauls. I really dig those blue ones.
I knew you were going to say that.
Baby blue or whatever color that is. Those are cool, man. Epiphone has refreshed its entry-level lineup with the unveiling of beginner-friendly versions of iconic Gibson guitars and some classic finish options and some not-so-traditional.
They have those at the store. They're $199.
At the store down the street?
Well, by the way, the shop now is working. So last time we tried, it wasn't working.
What?
The store, the one my aunt owns and my daughter runs.
Uh-huh.
Last time you went to the website, we hit the shop now and it didn't work.
Because
it launched the next day, so it's working now. But
okay, cool.
They have those guitars there for like $199 right now.
Dude, we need to be doing demos of these guitars.
Well, when you're done here, go to the store website and you can see what they got.
I would love to try these.
That one you got the mouse on right now. No, the Sunburst one. That one's $199.
This one?
Yep.
Cherry. I think technically that's a cherry burst. That's like tobacco burst over here. I think that's like a cherry burst. That's cool. So let's see. Did we read? We kind of read a bunch of this, but it's all similar to what the title was. If the tribute electrics look familiar, that's because they assume the archetypical, is that a word? Form of their Gibson counterparts. But also they do a similar job as the Gibson USA Tribute Series, with Epiphone similarly striping down to the spec to make these pretty much as affordable as it gets. Hint, if you're looking for an even cheaper deal on the Epiphone guitar, as the Power Players Les Paul and SG might be the one. They come bundled with a guitar strap and guitar cable and some picks too. That's cool. The tribute models have a more muted aesthetic with unbound bodies, dot inlays, instead of the acrylic trapezoids you would typically find on the fingerboard. And of course, there is no maple cap. These all have carved mahogany tops and the neck joints and the body with the 4-bolt joint instead of being glued to the body like they're more expensive. Keep going. Oh, there's a nice photo. That one. So you're saying your store has this one?
Yep. $199, brand new.
Oh, that's cool. Epiphone has also dispensed with the pick guards, but the money spent by doing that can be apportioned to the fundamentals. So that's Oh, wait. Oh, there's photos here. So you got the cherry, you got the tobacco, you got the black. Oh, that's pretty nice. And then, do they have the blue one? Yes, there it is. I would like that one, please. Very cool. And they're saying it has, Epiphone pickups, neck and bridge pickups, Les Pauls, basically. There we go. Oh, they're also doing the SGs. That's like the classic cherry. Right there. Black. That's cool. There you go. That's mine. I like that one. By the way, welcome everybody. We got 50 people watching. Thank you so much. Let's get that Aerosmith video out of the way. We don't get hit with that. And then you got the acoustic. That's cool. Black. Oh, I think they just have the, as far as this anyway, just the tobacco and the black one. Then there's this one. Yeah, I don't know about the blue on that one. That's kind of...
No. That makes it look like a toy.
That's not really whatever, but... The 5 stupidest things Americans overspend on. Hint, coffee isn't one of them. Well, for me it is. I even have the special red cup. Look at that. Yes. So, stripped down Epiphone guitars. Yeah, man. If you're going over to the store, definitely check them out. Shoot some videos with them. I would love to hear those. You did?
I took a bunch of pictures.
Well, pictures aren't video. You can't review a guitar with pictures. Starbucks. Lewis. Love my Starbucks, man.
Go to the website real quick. They might have everything on there. It's centerofmusicandart.com. Just go to the shop now thing on top.
Okay, let's check this out. Do any Gibsons come set up ever? Hey, at the Gibson garage, man, everything there is for sale. That was one of the coolest places ever, man. Actually, our good friend Nightbot will give you my tour of the Gibson garage if you guys have not seen it. Okay, so the Center of Music and Art.
Yeah, just click on
Is that their phone number? That almost looks like their phone number there. Welcome to the Center of Music and Art. Text us 415-952-3263.
I'd like to get a piano.
I'll be getting messages now for them. It's the same font. Look. It totally blends in. Oh my gosh. I'll be getting all your work. I'll be getting all the complaints. Hey, this pink guitar you made for me sucks. Well, you wanted it pink. Okay. Well, okay, what are we clicking on?
Click on the shop button.
I don't even see it.
Clear over.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Shop.
There you go.
Open online. Shop now. Oh, look at that, man. Dude, that place looks nice. How come you're not over there right now?
Because they're closed.
Because Johnny, they kicked me out earlier today. What? That's the web admin's ex-girlfriend's number? Oh my gosh, come on. All right. Shop now. Wait, you got to click on it twice? Or this?
There you
What are these? What kind of guitars are these?
go. Those are Fanos, and they're from Arizona. I take it back. That Epiphone is $149.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Look at these. Oh, I like this one, man. That's pretty cool. The Fano Alt De Facto SP6. Call for price. Well, let's call them. 415-952-326. The number's right there. It says call for price, and then it says $4,000 underneath it.
That's the price, what it is, but that's not. You get a better price.
Call for price. Well, I know it says $4,299. We'll make it an even $4,200 for you. Call for pricing, but you should probably tell them that the price is listed on there. You should probably let them know. That's pretty cool. I like that. Love the P90. Love the what are those? Gretsch?
Yeah, those are made in Mesa.
Mesa, Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm from. Yeah. Jamie, thank you so much. Very cool.
Look at the headstock.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Like Clouson tuners. Filter. Are those Filtertrons, Tom? These pickups. I have a couple of these. I need to throw them into something. And actually, I just saw there's a store actually in San Jose. There's a store that has a box of just parts, and you dig through them. And they had these pickups in this box listed at like $30 a piece. And I would take a chance on them, but you're not 100% that they're functional. Could be broken.
Go ahead, add it to cart and get get Laz to pay for it.
Uh-huh. That's pretty cool. I have a feeling we saw these before. These guitars look familiar to me.
Just these ones, the metal ones.
The metal ones, yeah. Yeah, I think we saw those. Oh, you got the Labella double ball strings. Dude, I used to have to search everywhere for those.
Well, now you know where they are.
I have two guitars that use those strings.
Well, you can order them right there. I can get them for you a little better than that price.
Wow. I got to plug my laptop in real quick. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, no joke, man. I've been using these strings for decades. I've got my where is it? Is it even here? Here it is. this guitar right here. Come here. This guitar takes those strings. I've been playing this guitar since 1988. Takes the double balled strings, and I've been using the Labella and what's the other company? What's the other major string company? Not D'Addario, not
Ernie Ball.
Ernie Ball, not Ernie Ball. There's another company. They specialize in these double balled strings.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had to mine before.
I used to get them all the time. Labella. No, not Dean Markley.
Stay in tune.
It has the. I was going to say it has the black cover with the Steinberger on it, but these do, and it's not these. I think it's a white pack. GHS. Russell, thank you. Yeah, GHS. GHS also makes the double balled strings. Actually, I think most of the companies probably do now. Stringjoy. I have some Stringjoy strings to try. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. He gave me 2 packs of Stringjoys. We got to try those soon. Cool. Oh, look at that. You got snare drums. Yeah, you guys got everything there, huh?
Yeah, there's all kind of stuff. Violins, cellos, pianos, you name it.
Yeah. Oh, it says right here. Amps and effects. De-armored model volume pedal used. Looks like the gas and a pedal on a car or something.
To have a 40 Ford.
Oh, so this is just a few things. So
Yeah,
this is
there's-
probably
yeah,
like just
yeah,
like
they're
used
still-
stuff.
Yeah, they're still working on the site.
Mm-hmm.
But well, there was combo amps there.
Well, it says combo amps. Combo amps. Wait a minute. Lewis says that Adrian Vanderberg used Dean Markley's exclusively. You mean this guy right here?
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vandenberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
Adrian Vanderberg. Yeah, and I think I am getting sick, Peggy. The more I think about it, the more it feels like it. Cool. Yeah, well, this is a nice site, man. Got some nice guitars. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of strange that the prices are listed and it says call for price. That is kind of weird. But, because, I mean, I would take the price off if you want them to call, because people are going to see it regardless. Oh, why would I even call if that's what it says? You know? So I would probably have them take the price off if it says that, or take the call for price off. The Truss Art Deluxe. Did you build some of these?
No. That's all steel body.
Hmm.
And they don't weigh any more than the wood versions. But I will be doing all the custom painting. And customers
back of that.
bring them in to paint.
Wow.
I'll be doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to build their own custom guitars, and I do all the painting for those too.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. quantity. How how many how many of these can we buy now if we wanted?
Well,
Have you actually seen 35 of these in the store?
they got a whole room full of guitars. So buy 100 at $7,000. I'm sure they'll give you a discount if you buy 100 of them.
Do they have 100 of these? These guitars seem custom made to me.
I have no idea.
Well, according to this, you guys have at least 130 of those. Nope, keeps going. Okay, I'm going to add this to the cart, then use your credit card. And
No,
since
not
you're-
yet, Michael.
Since you're going there, you could just pick them up yourself.
Yeah. I'll just fly them out to California for you, too.
There you go. Okay, do they really have 200 of these guitars back
I
there?
don't know. They have this store, then there's a gigantic warehouse, too.
Oh, wait. I can just do that. Here we go. Yay! Let's see how many of these guitars we can buy right now. Yeah. Do they sell these guitars in bulk? Well, according to this, they got 600 of those.
No, Michael, they're waiting on the hazmat guy to come through and sign off on stuff.
That's pretty wild, man. To have 1,000 $7,000 guitars there in stock. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. It's new. That's pretty cool. Okay, where are we at on time here? Let's see. Let's find the giveaway tool. Janice, can you believe that? That's a lot of guitars back there, huh?
Robot.
No, I think it's just the website. Where the heck? Okay, there it is. Giveaway tool. Got today's stream. Start collecting comments. Okay, instantly we got 17 entries. So at least I know there's 17 of you that are participating in the chat live right now, even though it says we have 45 watching total. So if you guys want to win these guitar picks, these are the California Picks San Francisco edition. Made in the USA. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich, for these. He donated these to the studio here for a giveaway. So if you'd like to win these, say something in the chat. Yeah, I know, Peggy. It says 17 viewing on YouTube, but I see 42 viewing total across all platforms. Because we're live on X and we're live on Facebook. So we have a lot of people watching on all different places. So if you guys would like to win these, participate in the chat right now. Actually, just type a number. Even though we're not doing the number system, just type a 1 in the chat right now. Just to make sure. Jamie, you like Casey Neistat? Yeah, Casey's cool. I like Casey. Casey has definitely been an influence on me over the years doing video. California Picks. Yeah, type 1 in the chat if you want to win these. Here, we got to share the screen again. So we'll... Oh, wow, we're at 2.5 hours. Dude. Okay, I know I kind of rambled on and on tonight, but I mean, hey, it's my show. I can do that. But thank you again to Bay Area Rich. We reached our super chat goal. So I will do a show first thing tomorrow morning, say like noonish Eastern time. I'll do an exclusively Van Halen show for you guys tomorrow. And again, no Saturday night tomorrow night. I'm going to see my friend's band play, but I will record footage from that, maybe interview the band, get them on here. You guys can check out that. Check that out. That'll be pretty cool. And then Sunday, I'll do another stream for you guys. I need to upload the demo and review of this power supply that we started the show with. So I'll be dropping my review and demo of this, the Van Gogh power supply. I'll be dropping that for you this weekend. If not early tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be doing that. So that'll be cool. It'll be good stuff. All right. Are you ready? You ready to do it? All right. And the winner is of the guitar picks. The winner is Keith H. Keith H is the winner. Keith H. Send me a message, 415-952-3263. You are the winner. You won the California Guitar Picks.
Congratulations,
San Francisco.
Keith H.
Congratulations, Keith H. Send me a message. Okay, you must. Oh, there you are. I see you. You're saying thank you. Okay, send me a text message. Say, hey, Johnny, this is Keith H. Here's where I want you to send them. And just say California Picks. Okay? I will get these out to you. Message me. I'll get these out first thing tomorrow. Okay? After I do my video for you guys. Because, again, I'll be doing a stream for you guys first thing because we reached our goal of Super Chats. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. Okay. All right, let me just put your name in here real quick. I have a list. Giveaway winners. Keith H., California Guitar Picks. Keith H., California Guitar Picks. There we go. Got it. Okay. All right. I think tonight, I think we're good. Got some other stuff to do. Ron, thank you again, man.
Thank you for having me. Hey, Knees, I can tell you who wins.
Either he's joking or he's like way back on the video.
He says dial up.
He's on dial-up? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Bay Area Rich, dude, thank you again. Bay Area Rich, thank you for your support, dude. I will see you soon, Bay Area Rich. Monday, I think we were saying, Magic Man and I, we were going to go to Laz's house Monday in Livermore and do a live stream. If that doesn't happen, I'll be around Monday. First thing. So if you want to meet up in San Jose, we can do that. If Laz cancels on us, which you never know what's going to happen because he can get super busy and have to cancel.
At 3:48 p.m. or 3:48, yeah, 3:48 this afternoon, he told me he would call me back in 15 minutes. I'm still waiting.
Well, there you go. There you go, man. So hey, we'll play you guys out. I got my Van Gogh 3/4 size acoustic guitar right here. Whoa.
Play some Spanish.
You thought you could stump me, huh? Now we're surf.
You know who was a really good guitar player and he didn't get credit for it as much as he deserved?
You.
No. Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed. Dude, I did a video years ago. I didn't demo the guitar, but I filmed it. I found a used Jerry Reed Telecaster.
Oh, yeah?
I filmed it. Yeah. Years ago. Years
He
ago.
was a freaking fabulous guitar player.
Isn't he the actor?
Yeah.
Is he the guy? He's in a Bond movie. He plays like the millionaire, the rich guy. Is that Jerry Reed?
I don't know. I'm thinking Smokey and the Bandit.
No.
He was a truck driver in Smokey and the Bandit, the Snowman.
Right, you guys? James Bond. There's a Bond movie from the early 70s. Is the millionaire guy in that Jerry Reed?
You got the Snowman.
Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah, is that Jerry Reed in that?
I don't know. I never saw that movie.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
I just know she got the gold mine and I got the shaft. I always liked it when he was on Hee Haw. Him and Roy Clark would sit and play. Man, it was like amazing. Then Chet Atkins would jump in every now and then, like, damn. So, put this away.
Here's a song for Ron.
So close, so far.
That's all I know.
You gotta go.
Mully shaves. I just talked for 3 hours about how I'm a professional musician, and you guys just heard me, and I'm horrible. Dude, that sucked. You guys know we're just playing around. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. What? Jerry Reed was not in Bond? I do not think. Neither. Who was the guy? Yeah, he was the millionaire guy in Diamonds Are Forever. Diamonds Are Forever. 1971. That wasn't Jerry Reed? That was, oh, that was Jimmy Dean. That was a sausage guy, I was thinking.
There's nothing better than a nice Jimmy Dean pork sausage in the morning. Sun coming over the hill. You can get our breakfast bowls. For you meat lovers, got ham.
You guys like hot dogs in the morning? Okay, yeah, I was thinking of Jimmy Dean as the millionaire. That wasn't Jerry Reed?
No. You just type in the snowman.
Yeah, I see him, Jerry Reed. Okay, yeah, that's a different guy. Oh, he was in all
Come here, Fred.
He was in all the Smoking the Bandit movies. Okay, yeah, that's a different guy.
Dang it, Fred. Every time I stop the truck, got it.
All right, I was thinking of a different.
No,
Thank you,
you ought
James.
to look. You ought to look on YouTube. Jerry Reed playing guitar, man. He's
No, I've seen him. I've seen it. I've seen Hee Haw. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen Lawrence Welk. All right, you guys. We're gonna bounce. If you guys want to hang out, Twitch, be over on Twitch in a little bit. Again, tomorrow I'll be doing an early morning show for you guys, exclusively Van Halen. Okay, so tune in. Oh, Peggy. Yeah, I know. Gotta be careful with those things. Thank you again,
James.
StreamYard, for not crashing tonight. Follow us everywhere there is. !S in the chat, please. That'll give you the Nightbot command. Oh yeah, I've been the past few shows I've been forgetting to do this. Thank you, channel members. Thank you again for your continued support for this channel and these shows. And yeah, don't forget, I'll be giving you guys the Bogus Otis, link for the podcast I was on earlier.
There we go.
I'll give you.
Make one for the hat.
There you go. Yeah.
Gotta do it.
There it
purple,
is. There it is. Make a pink one.
Yeah.
Make it pink.
though. You stand down.
Like that. There, that's pink right there.
We on-
Yeah. All right, everybody. Keep rocking. And I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow. Good night,
Good
Ron.
night, everybody.
All right.
Everybody have a good weekend and be safe at it.
Yes. All right. Johnny Bean TV. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up? I'm Michael Sarver, Steel Panther. Listen to Johnny B TV, right? Or am I wrong?
Hey, this is Tony Franklin, and you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and you are watching Johnny Bean TV. It doesn't get better. Take my word for it.
Hey, this is Stu Hammond, and you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Thank you. Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Bean right here on his channel. Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out my good friend Johnny Bean TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
But let me do one more. Where is it?
We're good Facebook friends.
Okay, wait, where is it though? The Johnny Bean TV.
It's YouTube, Facebook,
Okay.
Twitter. It's everywhere.
Okay, let's do one more.
It's everywhere.
Hey folks, Niels Lozauer here. Check out Johnny Bean TV on Facebook and YouTube. You'll enjoy it.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Bean?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching tonight. Click on another video on the screen. Drop some comments below. And I will see you guys first thing tomorrow morning for another episode of Exclusively Van Halen. The Van Halen Show on YouTube. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.